All right, man. Torture Talk. You know what it is, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? So, I was down in the studio and I wanted to do this episode down there, but I had got into something and I said, you know what? Let me do it now cuz I want to get it out the way. So today's episode, this is going to be a pretty interesting episode. Timberland has come out and has come out. Timberland came out and said that he is creating an AI artist, and a lot of people are upset about this. And I think this is very interesting. I'm giving y'all my take. Maybe y'all might not agree with my take. Y'all might be upset with me too. But yeah. So we're gonna talk about that, man, because I think that there's a lot of reasons why I see why he's doing what he's doing, and there's a lot of reason why I can't agree with it. But we're gonna get into that. Before I get into that, I gotta get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is right here on the screen. Cash App. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,000 subscribers, baby. You know what it is, man. Hit that air horn. I finally hit 18,000. Yes, I am going to give away a nice size cash prize when I hit 25,000. So please, 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 please help me get there. I'm trying to get to 1,000,000 so I can combat with all them dudes up there. Can't really combat with them right now because they won't take me serious because I'm only 18. But what's going on here? Oh, here we go. What's going on? What's going on? Why did the camera go out? Hey, I don't know why I did that. I think I might have hit something by accident. But yeah, I probably hit something by accident. Yeah, because the joint is on the screen. Anyway, so let's get to it, man. I'm sorry about that glitch there. Appreciate it. Did I finish my slogan? Oh no, I didn't. They called me the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. Night King shit. You know what it is. So look, man. I know I'm all over the place, but it's late and I've been dropping videos all day. I gave y'all 4 videos today. 4 last night. You know what I'm saying? So probably gonna try to do that. Torture Talk after hours. I got some videos uploading now. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's do it. All right, man. So let's get it.
I've never covered news or current event on this channel, but I am very compelled today. So Timberland has announced that he is signing the first AI artist. Isn't that amazing? That is absolutely stupendous. We're gonna go to Buddy's post right here so he can give us the update.
I've been telling people for years that the music industry is in a state of collapse, and nobody believed me until now. One of the greatest.
I hate when people do this. Let me explain something to y'all. And I want y'all to understand this because a lot of y'all be just saying stuff because y'all got a mouth to talk. The music industry is not in a state of collapse. The music industry will never collapse. Listen, let me explain something to y'all, right? These people that run the music industry, they already 10 years ahead of us. We're talking about people who have unlimited money, unlimited resources, unlimited access. They control the flow of media. They control the flow of manipulation. They control a lot of things. The music industry isn't in a state of collapse. I want y'all to understand this. So when people like him say stuff like this, he's saying this because that's what he's thinking on such a minuscule level, but he believes it's a big level. You know what I'm saying? That's what he believes. But it's not. The music industry will never collapse. They've been saying this for a long time. It will never collapse. How would the music industry collapse? That's the question I have. How? What would they do to allow that to collapse? How? Y'all think by AI coming around that it's going to make the music industry collapse? And maybe he means by collapsing as in the artists ain't going to be artisting no more or doing work no more. That's absolutely not true. Absolutely. There are some cases where certain industries might go out of business, but you have to understand AI is a tool. It's basically a replicative tool. It replicates everything to the point where it needs a source to replicate. Now, they might create something later on that it might not need that. You know what I'm saying? Might not need that. But there are still going to be contracts. There are still going to be songs being made. There's still going to be things being made. The same thing happened when it came to what they call it, DVDs, cassette tapes, DVDs, and what's that? Betas, whatever they Betamax and all that stuff, right? And CDs, right? That was a part of the industry. If you say that, okay, yeah, that collapsed, it didn't collapse. It morphed into something else. It morphed into streaming. So when they say, oh, it's the music industry in a state of collapse, I totally disagree with that. I don't agree with that.
Music producers of all time, Timberland, just recently and officially signed his first AI artist by the name of Tata. He signed some ones and zeros, a computer program, to his record label. This is insane, but it gets worse. As you know, many AI programs use learning algorithms in order to replicate and create different things like music, songs, and art, even graphic design. Many people believe that Timberland has been using his fans' songs in order to inform his new artists on how to make music like this. Now,
all right, let me stop him right there. Let me explain something to this guy, because I think a lot of y'all just say stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, he could have did that. I'm not going to sit here and say that he couldn't have did it. He could have did it, right? The likelihood of him doing that, to me, is very low to none. Timberland literally is one of the greatest producers of all time. He don't need fans to make music for him to give to his AI artists. I don't see why he would need to do that, because he literally can sign people and then do that. So my thing is, and this is why I say this makes me really upset when a lot of people make these allegations and stuff like that, right? Say, oh, and then they try to cover it up and say allegedly, or people who say like, look, we know what you're pointing at. We know what you're pointing at. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I don't think Timberland is going to do something like that, right? That's number one. Number two, everybody's always screaming about how we want to own something for ourselves, right? Right? Let's just say, for argument's sake, Timberland did do that. If Timberland paid these artists to do this for him, why does it matter? If he said, I'm going to give you $200 for you to create a song, and I'll pay you $200 for that song. And they said, yeah, here, take $200, right? And then he uses that song for his AI artist or pushes that towards his AI artist. Why the fuck do you care? Why? He made a deal with that person. Why do you care? If I'm going to put it to you, matter of fact, I got a lot to say. It's going to be probably a long one.
This is not hard to believe. Massive platforms like YouTube and Spotify have already been called out for using creators to inform their AI programs on how to make music and videos and things like this. But the fact that this is happening within music so fast and so aggressively,
I don't think that that's the case either. I don't think YouTube is using platformers. Now, they do have to ask you. I believe that. I don't think they're just doing it. You know what I'm saying? They have to ask you. And if you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, you don't agree. But you have to understand you are on their platform. I think a lot of y'all are so entitled and y'all feel like this is yours. No, this is not your platform. This is their platform. You are on their platform. Now, again, it might sound kind of crazy because we all on here, but you have to understand they created this platform. They might be robbing us, but you still on their platform. That's just what it is. If you think what they're doing is wrong, then get off their platform and create your own platform. You can do that. But you are on their platform. This is why they don't have to give you an explanation of whatever they doing. I'm just saying, like, so when him saying stuff like this, more power to him. But at the same time, bro, you can't really be mad if Timberland want to take advantage of something like that. You can't be mad about that. You can't be. You can't even say anything about it because guess what? You could do the same thing. I just don't understand. You could do the same thing. Like a lot of y'all have this moral compass and all this integrity all for nothing because y'all don't really use it in the proper sense. Y'all use it to combat people with it, but y'all don't use it to actually help and change things with it. Y'all just use it as a talking point in an argument. That's it. All of this false moral high ground shit that y'all be trying to pretend and play is pathetic to me. It's pathetic. You don't give a shit if Timberland has you don't care about the other artists. You don't care, bro. You care more about you getting views on TikTok through this shit. That's it. You ain't, oh yeah, well maybe what you doing might help a little bit of people here and there. Okay. But do you really care? Are you really trying to get shit changed? Are you going down to these politicians' offices and or down to the courthouse or whatever, down to the government or writing to your legislator to change the laws? No, you not, nigga. You ain't doing none of that. You ain't doing none of that. Only thing you doing is just sitting up here spewing out shit against whoever trying to do something differently. And guess what? If opportunity arose for you, you would do the same exact thing. You niggas is frauds, man. I'm so serious.
Just shows us how badly the music industry is in a state of collapse. Soon enough, record labels will not find a reason to hire actual human beings. Why do that when an AI program or a hologram could do a concert without getting hurt or getting tired or getting paid? This is a slippery slope and things are about to get way worse.
That's not, bro. Nigga, that's not gonna happen. Nigga, you think, let me explain something to you, bro. This what you niggas is so stupid, bro. I swear to God. So you believe that the music industry is gonna become fully automated and use nothing but AI artists. Don't even try to use humans no more. Nothing but AI artists, and then they're gonna use holograms for the concerts. I know that you've seen a Tupac hologram, right? The same way you don't support that, the same way I might not support it, the same way 10 other people might not support it. You have to have an audience that want to support this shit. You basically saying that the music industry is going to do this and everybody is so stupid enough to fall for it. That's basically what you're saying. We're going to all fall for this. We're all going to actually just gravitate towards the AI artists because guess what? They don't have to pay nobody. That's all y'all focus is on. That's what y'all focus is on. There are laws and mitigations put in place for stuff like this, bro. People have contracts that they can't be broken. Like, this stuff is not just going to happen. You probably be dead and long gone when this stuff happen, if this does happen. Like, we're in the beginning stages of something. This is not going to, the music industry is not going to collapse and everybody's going to stop making music in 5 years and nobody's going to be doing music. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas is stupid if y'all believe this, bro. If y'all believe this. I don't understand it. If y'all believe that this is going to destroy the music industry, then all of those contracts that everybody have, they're going to sue the music industry. You think the music industry is going to be like, they have to honor these contracts. We all know that the music industry ain't all about being honorable, but they have to. You think they're just going to just say, nah, you know what? We letting you out of your contract. Everybody, no. Like, yeah, come on, bro. Cut it out.
Save my thoughts for the end or just later, but a lot of people are upset. I mean, I've seen the anger, concern, and frustration even reach people who don't make music. So with this being so widespread, what does Timberland do? He drops this video.
AI is ruining music. Whatever. Go ahead and cry me a river, since Timbo Stamp is on that too.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train it on that?
Man, y'all scared of AI, but record every hook in Melodyne.
Auto-tune is AI, baby. Y'all just didn't complain till it started writing better hooks than you. Timbo ain't the villain, he just not babysitting y'all no more. You want opportunity, but ain't got output.
You worried about AI stealing your sound? Bro, you ain't got one.
Who am I kidding? I ain't had no bars to begin with.
And to me, I'll keep it 1,000 with you because I don't give a fuck. To me, that signals what I have thought silently in the background about a lot of industry motherfuckers when it comes to a lot of this shit. Completely out of touch. Completely unaware.
And another thing, too. AI is making better music than you niggas. So I don't understand how y'all could even complain about it. I heard some AI songs that I'm like, this is better than the real actual artist. And I'll be honest, a lot of artists is probably using AI behind the scenes. Probably is. And a lot of y'all out here acting like, oh, no, you know what it is? I'm just going to be straight with y'all. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. What it really is, you niggas is mad that people are making money and getting over, I ain't going to say getting over, but doing things the easy way. Because y'all have to do, most of us, and I'll include myself, most of us have to do things the hard way. Y'all upset that they have a way to actually make things and keep themselves at a certain status, and it's easier for them. That's what you're mad about. You don't care about these artists getting paid or AI taking over. You use AI for everything. You use AI to find out something. You ask Gemini and Siri about everything. Now all of a sudden you want to police AI. Oh no, AI can't. We can't do that. We can't. I would rather do something. No. I just don't see the outrage over it. The music industry isn't going to close down because of AI. It's not going to happen. They're not going to stop promoting artists because people are not going to buy the music and listen to it. People are going to say, I'm not listening to that. I don't want to hear that. That's what people are going to do. People like authenticity. And the record labels know this. They have a whole marketing team and a strategy for that. You think you think the record labels is going to just go right along with this? Oh yeah, just AI all the songs. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out.
So he then released this message that says, I know I'm trolling, but let's have a real conversation. I love my independent artists. This doesn't mean I'm not working with real artists anymore. And now I don't train AI off y'all music. That is a big concern that everybody has been talking about. This just means more creativity for creators. Going live tomorrow. Let's talk about it. Now, this is the thing. Before I get to the next video, which this next video that we're going to listen to, that's the one that actually compelled me to load all this shit up and make the video, because I wasn't going to do this. I'm like, I care enough to talk to my peers about it, to people that I actually know to make music, but I wasn't about to do this video until I seen the video I'm about to react to next. But the thing that I know is that AI has to be trained by source material that is fed. So the biggest thing about this is going to be him coming up off the source and letting people know what the source is. Let me give you some insight.
But the thing is, Timberland could be the source. Timberland could create his own music. He does that with his beats. Timberland could go in there and sing a song and write a song or have people write a song with him. He can sing the melody and he can ask AI to sing it in a female African voice, and it'll do that. Y'all think that the thing is too, what's the difference between me writing a song for, I don't know, Ashanti and she sings it? What's the difference? If I write a song for Ashanti and Ashanti sings it. If I write a song for Ashanti and Ashanti sells it to Timberland and AI sings it. What's the difference? She didn't write the song. I wrote the song. I ain't singing the song. AI singing the song. What's the difference?
OpenAI, they're going through legal troubles, lawsuits, or whatever you want to call it, for using material to train its AI, which was unauthorized, and they didn't get permission from the people they took it from. I see New York Times is on their ass, but I thought there were more people than that. I'm not about to go and research right now. But they use articles from the New York Times to train their AI, so they're under scrutiny. I was approached by a company to use certain materials of mine to train AI because of that shit right there, the OpenAI situation. So YouTube as well, this is the sinister part. Like those people, they were at least willing to pay. YouTube has something, if you're a creator on YouTube, to where they just ask you like, yo, bro, you want to give us your shit so we can train AI? They don't give you shit. They don't give you no incentive. They just ask you, yo, can we just use your shit to train AI? Why not? And
this is another problem I have with y'all. I get it that you saying that it's bad, but if they ask you, you just say no. That's it. Like, why is it that we feel like we're owed something? Everybody feels like they're fucking owed something. Like, yo, if YouTube asks you, can we use your shit for open AI? And you say yes, that's on you, nigga. That's on you. If you say no, and then guess what? If they use yours, you could sue them. Right? Because isn't that what you were just talking about a few minutes ago? About OpenAI being sued? But I just love how y'all do that. Like, bro, just say no. I don't want my material to be used for AI. Or I don't give a fuck if my material is used for AI. Who cares? But it's like, oh, well, they ask you, but they don't offer you no incentives. Do they have to offer you an incentive? Do they really? Do they really have to offer you an incentive? All you have to do is say no. Or you can say, hey, what am I getting out of this? And they say nothing. That's it. I don't get that. I don't get the hoopla over this. I really don't.
the thing that's going on right now, if you're not aware, we're in an AI arms race against China and stuff like that. And it's one of the things that's it's really gonna have a stronghold on the economic future of whatever country gets the monopoly on it and things like that. So that's what's going on in the bigger scheme of AI. Now, when we go over to this music shit, none of the fans or artists are that gullible. We know that it has to be trained somehow. And a lot of people who are artists, they are really upset because he's been doing this like showcase your music, American Idol stuff with artists on TikTok. But before he was even doing that, you know, he was doing Beat Club, and he's also been doing like the lives and stuff on Twitch or whatever the platform is, and having people submit beats and all types of stuff. And he's working with Suno and all of that. You've seen the ads. So him holding all these contests on TikTok and showcasing people's music and acting like he's scouting for talent or things of that nature, it makes people feel like the AI shit is a rug pull. That's what they feel like. So we're going to read just a few comments. Why have you been encouraging artists to sing you their music for the past year? Just training to make more money for less? Super disappointed in your lack of integrity. Such a strain on your legacy or stain. If you really want to know about the integrity of Timberland, go and look up what he did to CLA Wu. I'll read two more. It says, after you review so many fire artists on live, this is your response. And then we have another one that says, this nigga took y'all $10, $20 every Friday and backdoored y'all. Come on, man.
But they don't have no proof that he did that, though. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all just run with any fucking thing. They don't have no proof he did that. All of y'all are speculating. You have no proof that he did it. Y'all don't. And now it's like, oh, well, it has to come from somewhere, the source material. What if he has 5 people that y'all never heard of that he's Timberland. He's one of the greatest producers of all time. If not the greatest producer of all time. You telling me that he needs y'all? He could have other people that no one even seen. That's in the closet somewhere. Like I just don't understand how y'all hang y'all die on this heel of speculation. You don't know if he really did that. You're just saying it. It looks like he did it, but you don't know. You have no clue. Did the artist even drop any music yet? Like this is crazy. Like, come on.
Come on, man. So listen, we about to watch this other video that he posted on the same post from another industry figure. I'm gonna react to it and let you know my thoughts. So I'm gonna pause and say certain things in between the takes.
Yo, in today's news of artists are never satisfied, artists are never happy. This is why executives, producers, stuff of that nature don't work with artists. First of all, the Timberland, who has super producer, who has, I see, helping as many artists as he can, decides he's going to play in the AI world, which, why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, let me tell you what an AI thing is. Let me tell you what an AI character is. Mickey Mouse is an AI character. Donald Duck is an AI character. Bugs Bunny is an AI character.
This right here is a bad analogy, and I'm going to break it down. When you look at a character like Bugs Bunny is animated by humans. Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought that every time you've seen Bugs Bunny, he was drawn by a human? A human put pen to paper, ink to paper, and colored them all. That's it, and it was made by a human. So anytime you see him, he is created by not just a human, in a lot of cases, by a set of humans when you were looking at animation. Let me take it a step further. You don't just see Bugs Bunny by himself 99% of the time when you see him. And you don't just see him in just a commercial. You see him on things like Space Jam or the old Looney Tunes. Guess what? There is somebody overseeing the whole production of that gets paid to manage all the artists, just the whole production of it. So that's just a whole, Bugs Bunny is a whole operation as far as a set of people within itself. But this is the thing, man. You don't just see Bugs Bunny animated. You see a voice actor playing Bugs Bunny's voice every time you see him open his mouth on a screen. That is a human. Now, what is the difference between Bugs Bunny and an AI character? Well, when you look at an AI character, there's going to be one person involved. You know who that person is? The person who puts in the prompts. They are going to put in the prompts, and AI technology is going to do the artist's job. They're going to draw the new character that's not Bugs Bunny. They're going to take all these trained voices of people who probably didn't get paid and craft a new voice. Craft a voice out of thin air. And it's not just one time. You could do this 1,000,000 times. You could do this an unlimited amount of times. So when you look at the comparison to that, wait a minute. Nobody's getting paid as far as a human to do the voice acting. So the voice actor is out of a job.
Okay, so I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm gonna tell you why I think you're wrong, right? Because I believe what you're saying has some validity to it, but at the same time, right? This is how business works, right? This is how companies work. You could either not support the company or you can support the company. So for example, if you know that people are going to be out of a job because they got AI doing these things, you could not support the company. And what will happen? They'll hire people back. Because the company only move where the people allow them to move. That's what it is. So y'all act as if like when I hear these people talking, y'all act as if the people don't have the power. As if we don't do certain things to actually disrupt things. Right? Because if you're getting laid off, if your whole animation team is getting laid off because AI took your job, there are going to be consequences and repercussions for that, because people are going to look at that and say, well, I don't want to support you. I don't want to support that. That's what's going to happen. Some of y'all really believe that AI is going to take over everything. And what are the humans going to do? All the humans are going to not have jobs. That's so stupid for you to even think, right? Because you have to think about it like this. The companies might have artificial intelligence or people working for them, right? And they don't have to pay nobody, right? But you still need something for the company to thrive. Like, for example, AI can't grow crops, right? It just can't do it. Can't grow crops. You need a human to do that. Now, you might have an AI robot to go out there, but you need a human to grow the crops, right? But who's going to buy this stuff if it's only AI? Because y'all say that they don't have to pay nobody, but they have to sell to a consumer. So if there's no one with no jobs, nowhere, who is going to buy the shit? Like, how are they going to make money? If we don't have any money, if the humans don't have no money and they're not paying us and we're all jobless, how are these companies going to thrive? This is why I said y'all ideology is fucking stupid, because y'all think of one thing and that's it. Y'all don't think of the total package. If there is AI everywhere, how the hell are they going to thrive without us giving them our money? If we all unemployed, where are we going to get the money from? If we ain't working. Like, come on, man. Think about it like that. You think that they're going to just, a lot of y'all think that they're going to just wipe out everything with AI. Oh, everything's going to get wiped out. There's nothing going to be moving no more. Ain't nothing going to happen because of AI. That is so fucking stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. It might seem that way, but you still need humans to work, because humans have to make money. If you're saying, oh, they don't have to pay nobody, then what are they going to do? How are they going to stay rich if we're not paying them? If we're not paying, because guess what? If you use open AI for something, we still have to pay to access that open AI or that AI, right? But if we're not paying for it, then how are they going to thrive? What are they going to do? They just going to have AI working for them and they don't sell the product? They still got to sell the product. To guess who? Humans. They're not going to sell it to AI. So humans have to work. Like, come on, bro.
Wait a minute. It used to take a team to animate Bugs Bunny. Now you're going to have a machine do the entire animation. Wow. Now the whole animation team is gone. Even the guy who ran the production and all of that stuff as far as the animation team, and he had all this expertise, he's gone, because you don't need him. All you need to do is know, you just got to know how to write some good prompts. And trust me, I could go deeper than that, but that is the fundamental difference. Humans, multiple humans, were a part of the maintenance and creation of Bugs Bunny every time that you've seen him. When we look at this, as far as AI, it's trained by humans. It was initially programmed by humans. There's still going to be humans on the other end as far as profiting from the money and stuff like that. But those humans are in the tech industry. They have nothing to do with the animation industry. And that.
But see, again, you leaving out a key part to that. Who are they going to be profiting from if no one's working? If no one's working, how are they gonna profit? You know what I'm saying? Like, this why I say that y'all reaching with this whole AI shit as if AI is gonna take over all the industries and everything's gonna collapse. If everything collapses and AI takes over everything, then no one's working. Then how are they gonna stay rich? How are they gonna make money? They can't circulate money through the AI can't go buy shit. How are they gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all just, sometimes I think y'all just talk the talk, I swear. It's crazy.
In turn, ruins the animation industry. As far as a lot of the people who have built up careers in the animation industry and et cetera, et cetera. So do you get it? Can you get the difference?
You guys are looking at it wrong. He's gonna make a character that he can have sing songs and things of that nature, sell products. That's all these cartoonists and all these young kids TV shows are doing anyway. So why y'all mad at him?
Sir, they're mad at him because it's a wasted opportunity. That is going to take up space. There is a
That's to you. That's your opinion. That's you and whoever else's opinion. You can't tell that man what he can and can't do with his character that he created. That's his character. It's a wasted opportunity. Timberland helped so many people. You acted as if he's beholden to help everybody. He could create a character and help people too. He could do both. It's like, oh, don't do that because you can't do that. Like, he can create a character and he can help 10 people too at the same time. Why y'all acting as if like he ain't gonna be, man, you don't get this shit out of here, bro. Come on,
when we talk about mainstream music, the top 100 only got 100 slots, bro. The top 100 only got 100 slots. And even when you get outside of that and people who aren't making the top 100, there's a finite amount of space for artists, as far as artists who get money and artists who are able to tour, artists who are able to make a living. There's a finite amount of space. It's not an infinite amount of space where everybody could do it.
But that's not the same argument though. That's not the same argument. Like, you're saying, oh, there is artists all over the world. There's infinite amount of artists. Infinite. I'm talking like there's artists you never heard of that's making money. They don't have to be in the top 100. There's artists that are millionaires who you never even heard of, that never even reached the top 100. So that argument falls flat because the top 100 is just the top 100 artists in the world. But there are billions of artists in the world. They all can't reach the top. So even Timberland hasn't had a #1 hit for so long, or a top 100 hit for so long. Maybe he did it. I just didn't know the production behind it. But still in all, like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, man.
Everybody can make it and we all can get $1 million a year. That's not how the industry works. So when you look at something like this, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope because if it gets normalized, other people can get one. A lot of other people can get one. As far as not just record labels, AI, you see how AI is. It's open to everybody right now. It could get to the point, which is kind of at that point now, if you want to be honest, it could get to the point where I could have an AI artist. So not only is he wasting an opportunity, but it's about the trickle-down effect that this will have if this is accepted and it becomes normalized. But
my thing is, so what? If it's a trickle-down effect, if let's say, for instance, you had a chance to create an AI artist, and off of that AI artist, you knew that you were going to guarantee you were going to make $1 million when as soon as you drop that AI artist, right? It's the same thing with YouTube, and it's the same thing with doing it yourself, right? So y'all complain about someone creating something, and then y'all complain about the record labels having control of everything. It's like now y'all want to be able to tell people how and when they could do something. So if Timberland decides he want to create an AI artist, and I decide I want to create an AI artist, we're wrong for that because we're slashing opportunities for other people. Like, how How am I slashing opportunities for other people when I wanted to create my own AI artists? What if I don't want to deal with people? What if I want to deal with AI artists? That's the whole point of us living in America. We should be able to do whatever we want. If you saying it's a trickle down effect, good. Let it be a trickle down effect. Let it be. Because you want it to be, if Timberland does it, then I do it, then we all do it, and we have our own AI artists. That's cool. We could do that. But why do I have to have a regular artist that I have to manage when I can manage my own AI artist that won't give me no back talk, actually do what I asked it to do and everything? I don't understand why you would be against something like that. I mean, people can have an AI artist and they can have regular artists. They're not going to stop regular artists. That's not going to happen. Because people are not going to just go to people are not going to just fall for nothing but AI artists. No one's going to do that. No one's going to go and just see nothing but AI artists. Like, come on, let's be serious.
Other than that, why have these people paying this, like that fake ass shit? Oh man, he's been helping y'all. Taking money to have people showcase their music isn't helping anybody. I'm sorry. Even the feedback ain't really helping.
Bro, you are bugging the fuck out. If I give Timberland $10 for him to listen to my music, that is absolutely helping me. You're bugging for you to say that. You think Timberland need $10? Even if you say, okay, well, he has 1 million people on there and he's all sending to, he ain't listening to 1 million people's music. He's not. He's not doing that. But I will say, $10 a month for me to get to be in front of Timberland, if I'm an artist, yes, that helps me. I don't understand how you believe that won't help me. If I'm a great artist and I have an opportunity to present my music in front of somebody and it's only $10 and y'all acting as if like he's living and dying off of that $10, I could see if it was $300 or $1,000 per person or maybe $100,000 or $100 per person. You're talking $10. 10. Y'all lose that shit in your couch. $10. 10 or 20 for him to hear your music. Y'all acting as if like, oh, he was only getting y'all to pay him, giving him $10 so he could use the music for his AI artists. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not rolling with that.
Anybody to the extent that giving them a deal would help them. All of this stuff right here that was said in that AI video.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train it on that?
Timbo ain't the villain. He just not babysitting y'all no more. You want opportunity, but ain't got output.
You worried about AI stealing your sound? Bro, you ain't got one.
All of that right there is just arrogant, out of touch bullshit.
No, that's actually real. Let's be clear here. You even said it in the beginning. You said it in the beginning that you actually agree with some of that. You literally said that. Now you sitting here saying that that's arrogant bullshit. You said that in the beginning, bro. But my thing is like, it's not arrogant bullshit. That's real. A lot of y'all don't have no sound. You're talking about AI copying from people. A lot of y'all copy y'all music from other people. It's crazy. Y'all literally copy your music off other people. Like, some of y'all don't, some of y'all literally listen to artists and y'all try to sound like them. Y'all do exactly what AI do already. It's kind of like y'all already AI, like the human versions of them. It's just y'all just ain't as fast. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Don't act as if they don't do that. They do. They do. A lot of y'all do. Try to sound like somebody. Don't even try to sound different. You literally try to sound like another artist. And we're talking about AI. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out.
That's what it is. He just shitted on all the people who gave him all that money, all the people who is complaining, all the people who have been trying to, get on, possibly get an opportunity through him, et cetera, et cetera. Now, he don't owe nobody an opportunity. Let's be clear on that. But you think somebody would be more respectful towards the people who have been supporting this platform the whole time. And one more thing before we get back into it. These things that are said right here.
Man, y'all scared of AI, but record every hook and melodyne.
Auto-tune is AI, baby. Y'all just didn't complain till it started writing better hooks than you.
Neither one of those things are remotely close to what AI is. I'm not even gonna say what AI actually is, just what AI is. They're not remotely close.
Why don't you want to say what AI is? Why not? You done made this video. It's what 20 minutes long. I know it's longer for me, but why don't you want to say what it is? Just say exactly what it is. You might as well. I mean, you done said all this. I mean, do you really know what it is, or you're just saying it? I'm just saying. I'm saying, me personally, I think that Timberland is making the right decision. I think that he should create an AI artist. I think he should stay ahead of the curve. I think that's what he should do. And I also think that he should still work with regular artists, which he's going to do. And I also think that, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I think AI is going to be big, but I don't think it's going to do what y'all think it's going to do. I don't think it's going to take over everything. I'm going to let it play a little more, and then we're going to get out of here.
The reason that I covered a lot of stuff that you see me cover, anything to where you press a button and it just creates a whole melody out of thin air, I was thinking that was AI. I was like, I want to get my hands on that. I want to see that. I'm interested and intrigued in that. You know why I like that shit? Because it's a tool. It's a tool. It's something that can create something that I can manipulate. I didn't want the shit to create music for me just out of thin air and just run with the music that it made. I wanted to have an idea like that, and I just wanted to see how good the ideas that it pumps out were firsthand. Those things, like Melody Sauce, Mini Wizard, the built-in chord generator in FL Studio, and also the Spawn plugin and things like that. All of those, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, all of those present themselves as AI, and I thought that was AI, and to an extent, it might be what AI is. But when we talk about modern AI and the technology they are pushing, services like SoundRaw, Suno, et cetera, all these sites to where you write a prompt and it actually creates a whole song with a whole instrumental.
They gonna probably copyright that. I know they is.
Now that is AI. That's the AI that we're talking about that's gonna take over the world and all of that shit. That's the real AI right there.
Bro, that's not gonna take over the world, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't be serious. You can't be serious, bro. Now, I'm not saying you think that, but I'm saying people probably think that. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all can't think that these AI websites with these clone songs or these fake songs or these songs is gonna take over the world, bro. No, bro. I can actually prove to you that it won't. There were songs by Drake and Kendrick Lamar that came out that people thought was AI, right? And people listened to it. But when Kendrick Lamar and Drake dropped the real songs, they 100% lap those songs, because people, just because you create a song like that, it's fun to listen to, and it's just a tool that you would use to manipulate some things, but nobody's going to take it serious. Nobody's going to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? And if Timberland signed his first artist as an AI artist, it could be that he's signing this artist to maybe do hooks for him, or maybe play a certain instrument or sing like an instrument. It could be that. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he's signing this artist to eliminate all the artists that he worked for. So because this artist could do everything he wants. Like, no. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm gonna end it there, because it's too long. It's already an hour long. I'll be talking so much. Yeah, man. That was a goodie. I ain't gonna lie. It's a goodie. But I'm not scared of no AI. I'm not. And again, I think that OpenAI is a good tool, but it's not going to replace people from working and doing. It's not going to do that. It's not. I just don't see how or why people would think that. You still need humans to move things. You still need humans to do things. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You create a robot, but you still need humans to pay for us to buy shit. What do? They're going to create robots to do all the stuff, but when we broke, we don't have no money to pay for nothing? Like, come on, man. Like, if we don't have no jobs and no money, how the rich going to stay rich? What are they going to do? Just stay rich? They're going to have, what are they going to do? If they are rich and they have robots working for them, that's it. Who's going to create the food? Who's going to do all this? Like, come on, man. Think about it in that sense, man. It's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless they really willing to let humanity die because they want AI and they want to stay rich and all the rest of the humans die, I just don't see that happen. Y'all, I don't know, man. Y'all think we living in some type of neogenesis or some shit? Like, I don't know. All right, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. That was goody, man. No words of encouragement today. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Well, matter of fact, let me see. All right, I got something. Do your own research. Don't let nobody just tell you something. I don't care what you follow. I don't care what political party you lean towards. Research what they're telling you and then cross-reference it. Don't just believe what everybody else says because you are affiliated with them, because they will lie to you. Trust and believe. So make sure you do your research about things, and you might come up with something that surprises you, or you might find out something that you never knew. But research it and know what you're talking about. Don't just go out here after you just watch the news and basically listen to what they tell you, because they all propagandists on both sides. So make sure you do your research. All right, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.